Hello. Happy Friday. The Boys always does, well, lately, 3 episodes and then the rest are weekly. And yes, it's out. It came out last night or yesterday. Not that y'all not ready for The Boys. We already watched it or it wouldn't be up there in the thing to talk about. Hello, hello.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, I think I showed you this about the 2018 Audi shit, and, and she wanted a 2022.
I don't think I saw it.
Like, it's a fucking Audi. What the fuck are you talking about?
But if you want it, why you can't buy it?
Yeah, like fucking like he bought you a 2018 Audi, man. Like crazy as hell. Give me that motherfucker. Y'all, we gonna get into it. Starting with, I don't know. Fuck. Superman and Lois? Yeah.
I guess so.
Superman and Lois.
All this shit we watched this week was kind of crazy, though, to be honest.
Trying to remember Superman and Lois. I just watched it last night. Fuck.
It left off where they told Lana about Superman.
Yeah, fuck. She is not having it. She pissed.
What's
Lana
up,
is
Danny and
pissed.
Pyro? And they going the mod Tiller.
She is not. Lana is not having it.
Yeah. So she had a whole little issue where with Clark it was, oh, I'm not mad, I can understand. But then with Lois it was, yeah, you lied to me and we can't be friends or whatever at first when it started off. And then what they got the other Jonathan locked up on the yellow sunlight, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course they had the great plan of first I think they was finna seal off the thing, and then Clark didn't want to do that because he was like, then you leave Allie over there with all them other people. He trying to save two worlds instead of just one. But so he got the bright idea to let Tal help him destroy the little pendant or whatever, or one of Allie or both pendants. I don't know if they destroyed one or two, but that's what they was doing. So, and then of course he was like he want to build a relationship, but he know what he had to do first, which was I guess impress Lois or get her to like be on his side somewhere or something. So that was a whole thing. Sarah, is that her name? Writing breakup songs. The dad think Lana cheating. Well, not cheating, but with somebody else that moved on to somebody else already.
Going for a 6-hour walk. Who the hell?
But I think she said that's the day she came up missing, right? Like when the other Lana got her. So I didn't think about it at first when she was like, I was like 6 hours. Antoine, thank you for thank you for the donation. Y'all so petty. That evil lady lost justice for Johnny. I love the sibling relationship with the boys and Natalie. Yeah, I like them together. So they all skip school to go get XK so she can finish building this suit, and then the damn thing damn near caved in on them. So that's like a thing. Oh, Ron, thank you for the donation. What's up? Happy Friday. Leaking spoilers for Young Justice finale. How they leaking the finale already a week before it come out? This is what I be talking about, bro. How y'all don't be having like
What happened?
say be careful online because they already leaking the Young Justice finale. I'm like, y'all leaking that like it's a movie. Like this what we doing. I can get it with what we watched today, the suspense, for what's coming. But I'm like, damn, y'all really leaking shit like that?
I mean, it don't matter. I mean,
thank you, Bobby.
people go and leak what they want to leak anyway. It don't matter. Like, I'm not staying up live for another fucking week.
You don't be online like that. No way to even see nothing like that.
Yes, I do.
For what?
Yes, I do. I like on my Facebook timeline, I see stuff like I can see stuff in it anyway.
Well, It is what it is.
I'm like, I'm not worried about it.
They probably are leaking it for real. I mean, I feel like between now and Thursday, I'm not gonna be online that heavy enough to see no spoilers for no Young Justice. I ain't never seen nothing online Young Justice, and now they spoiling the last fucking episode. That shit's stupid. They must think that's gonna do something to all the people that was mad. You know what I'm saying? I wonder who leaked it and why. Since people so pressed about certain content that they do.
Y'all, I'm gonna say this so y'all understand. Getting a farewell season is not getting canceled. Your show is getting a conclusion. Being canceled is Batwoman, Legends. You don't know, those shows were left in limbo. You don't have a definitive ending. Riverdale is going to have a definitive ending to the story. When you get a definitive ending, show ended. You
So
get a series finale.
So it got leaked on their era, of course. Apparently, HBO Quebec accidentally released episode 26 instead of 25, so that's how it got leaked. Why do y'all have it early anyway? Like, how does that work? Like, why do you have it anyway a week before it come out? That's crazy. It is what it is, though.
Tasha was laughing her ass off when that alley
Bitch, I choked
when
last
she got
night.
hit with the hammer last night. She had me rewind that shit like 3 or 4 times. The way
I
she
was
screamed,
choking because he threw that hammer at her. That shit said bink. She like, when she got hit. I was like, bro, y'all know I can't stand Allie for shit. So when they was all trying to like fight, I'm just like, bro, please. They probably gonna need them suits because if she's snatching like super energy like this, she didn't really do nothing against John, right? Not like that. It was just probably like regular fighting. So like they probably gonna need other help if she able to siphon off their energy like that. But child, I hate Allie. That shit was hilarious. I was literally choking. Like I kept coughing, trying to laugh. Like it was horrible, but it was worth it. It was a good episode though. They just got a lot of shit going on too. But Natalie, her little smart ass, she working on her suit. Or well, what I think she's trying to make a suit for Jonathan, right? He all doom and gloom, telling them cheating at the school. What he said to the boys on the football team about the world being over, some shit like that. And they tried to chalk it up to like global warming. I'm like, bro, he over there just like, y'all think football is life right now? Like, bitch, no, you don't know what's I.
I think the other Jonathan go either die by saving our Jonathan or go some kind of way merge his powers with him to give him powers some kind of way. Some odd.
Yes. I don't know, but it's just like, okay, so the only part that I feel like I know when they was at the end trying to mess up the pendant, it looked like Tal grabbed what was left of it and then dipped, but I don't know if that's what he really grabbed or not, but I'm like, even if he did, his other half gone now, so I don't know. I don't know if he was thinking like maybe he can merge and that would do something important or he would be stronger or something like that. I don't know. But like he kind of growing on me a little bit though, so I do kind of want him and Clark to have a relationship. But he be on some more shit, so I don't know. He ain't gonna hurt them, but I don't think he gonna stop being like, you know, he probably not gonna hurt their family, and he probably would help when he needed. But he still look like he be doing some fuck shit. But I'm trying to think of anything else happened on there. Oh, at the end, Lana was like saying that she got to cut off them being, they families being friends or whatever, because she don't want to feel like she lying to her family every time they around each other or whatever. Because Lois came and told her about, well, she started telling her everything, but she told her about Jordan. They told her about the other version of herself, like the inverse world, like all that kind of shit.
The way she looked when she said Jordan, he takes after his father. She was like, like, fuck.
When they
like
had
that's
Lana,
the one my daughter dated.
Baby, the way I was messing with Trey when they had Lana, like when Clark first told her, and she started having them flashbacks of all them moments when they was like growing up together and dating, and like now she can see it. I was like, she mad she ain't got that super thing. That's why she heated, bitch. Like, bitch, I had super dick, like, and I let it go, child. And I was messy when her ex-husband popped up. That was who got her attention in the restaurant, right? At first, and I was like, she probably looking at him like this regular bitch. She probably was looking at him like, look at what I've been through, bro. For what? Then that phone ring. That's why I was like, she was so sus when her phone went off and she like snatched it so he couldn't see it. And I'm like, it's Lois. Like, what did you acting like that for? What? What is that? I'm so sick of these bots. They gonna find a way, bitch. YouTube just, they can master everything but getting rid of fucking bots.
Alright. What else? Young Justice. Fucking Young Justice.
Yo, when I tell you that episode had me in shambles, bitch, like, I was just sitting there on the screen like, like this shit is not happening right now. Like, where they started, where everybody still fucked up outside the boom tube, and the boy pledging his allegiance to his mom and daddy. I didn't even realize that was his mom because they look totally different in the Phantom Zone. I was gonna make a bad joke, but like I ain't do it, cause like his mom looked white and then his dad black. And then, you know, they was like, but how do we know you're our son? I was like, I would have came up about that shit like, bitch, you too black to be our son. Cause they look mixed. I was like, oh, they just let him take out this daddy. I was like, I don't know how Kryptonian DNA work though, so I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't saying nothing. But I would have elbowed his ass, bitch, you ain't my child. Like, how the fuck? So, I don't know. They got so much shit going on though. Cause, they out. Then what? They moved the boom tube and went to the Fortress of Solitude to disrespect Superman some more. Then what? Rocket and them was about to go through the tube, but then they saw them, so they had to fight. Like, everybody just, it's just like all over the place. But baby, that one moment when my gun was like, they would never see us coming, I was like, I wish, bitch, because she would have went in there and fucked some people up behind corner. Weekend Epic, thank you for the donation. We just talking about the shows for the week. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Young Justice was kind of... Nightwing did the same thing like Artemis faked her death in season 2. I mean, it's possible that he did that because I'm sure they know how to do shit like that, like slow their heart rate or all this stuff. I mean, you're in a room full of super people that's like could fuck you up, so the best thing to do was play dead in that moment. But I just like how they choose the wrong people to go into these situations all the time, because I'm like, all the people that were there, they chose Dick to go. Like, you regular, like I get it, like you special, but like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all say Zatanna it, why she ain't go and cast some spells on some people? Like, I'm just trying to understand, but they was kind of like all over the place with that. It's so much shit going on. Not Superboy making me mad. How he making you mad? Like, he like reprogrammed right now. Like she said, back to his cabin's programming because of look at what he went through. Months in a Phantom Zone and all this other kind of shit going on. Like, you wouldn't be the same regardless. Even if you wasn't Team Zod, you still wouldn't be the same. Will Connor get his memories back by the finale? I'm sure McGunn probably can help him mentally, but like, that's probably why they keeping them apart.
Mm-hmm.
Because she could already sense how messed up he was without them even having a conversation. So I'm sure she'd be able to like help, but I'm sure it's gonna take time too. Child, I'm so ready for her to beat the shit out of her brother. I'm tired of that bitch. I'm tired. Like, you ain't got nothing else to do, fam. Nothing. Then you have a group of subordinates that was following you. Now you the followers. Like, what we doing? You regressing? He just taking their orders. Like, he sound irritated, but you still doing what they telling you to do. So, I don't know. Maybe it ties into Darkseid, like Trey says. You know, they play the long game. So, maybe that tie into it since Darkseid the one who asked him to help in the first place.
Where's Rocket? Where Rachel at, man?
Baby, when they took Amistad Mama, that's where I'm he said, I was like, he need his mama and his daddy. Like, what y'all done did with Amistad Mama? Because y'all playing too much. And it looked like she went through the shit, though. Then when they got on the bus, she went there. I'm like, no, y'all playing. Like, ain't nobody got time for this. So, I don't know where she at. That's question mark. They got Dick looking like he dead over there with a head wound. Everybody on Bioship fucked up. And they fucked up Bioship. Can they stop hurting this shit? Like, please? She was supposed to be retired. She helping y'all. I'm tired. Y'all be talking about y'all boy Superman, but y'all see how they write him though, right? They told that man, like I said in the video, kneel before Zod, and he talking about I'll pass. 3 seconds later, you on your knees. Not a eye beam, not a cold burst. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Just on your knees. And you green now. They done merged you with the kryptonite, I guess. I'm like, okay. I
Hemmed up.
got Superboy out in the streets on camera about to snap and shit. I'm just like, damn. Right in front of the Daily Planet. Like, come outside, Lois. Told you they was gonna snap and shit up and throw them on the porch. Oh, man. I didn't watch Justice League and the Fatal Five, I don't think. Did you?
No.
They talking about that's where the Emerald Empress come in. Which means Jessica Cruz in this universe, I guess. I don't know what that got to do with it. But I'm just like, his mama already like aggravating me because she's so extra. Then they want to give her more powers. I'm like, damn. Like, why he got all this shit on him anyway? He coming with eyeballs and all kind of stuff for what? Like, why do you just have that in your wristlet? Like, what were we doing with that? Little Zod is starting to piss you off. He done pissed me off since day one.
Had Superman looking like a Martian.
That's what I was saying. Like, when I'm like, did he actually fuse the shit with him? Because he started turning green, but I don't know how they do that, so. I mean, they have no choice, I guess, since he was going to be strong wherever they were anyway. But, Ron, thank you for the donation. There shouldn't have been no talking between Superman and Zod. Should have been throwing hands. Probably would have got jumped and stumped out, but, right, at least he would have did something. Like, why? Because I'm like, why y'all be having conversations with people that y'all know villains? If you ain't trying to be on their team, what we got to talk about? They always trying to find the best way out of the situation. Like, them hoes just got out of jail. You think they going back? That's the whole purpose of them breaking out. They not going back under any means. Like, so what we talking about? I get counted up into my partners and shit. Like, no, I ain't no. The girl was like, hell no. Them people ain't going back to mess with that shit. She said I had 5 years and I've been here 40. She said it ain't fair. They not playing. They trying to get up out of there. And they've been there 40 years, so they do know the Phantom Zone. That's what I'm hoping Rocket not trapped there with them, because baby, that shit gonna be ignorant.
If this was the DCAU Superman, he would have been throwing hands before. Yeah, you saw how that worked out for everybody else. Must the Superman wanted to do things his way and want to just throw hands and got everybody body.
I ain't mad that the melanated family villains, because I mean, in this show you actually do get diversity. It'll be different if the show was all white and then the first black people we see were villains. They actually have other leaders and other people in the show of different people of color and stuff that got different powers. So I ain't tripping. They smart and they out here trying to run the galaxy. Why not? We gotta look at Vandal Savage and Darkseid dusty ass all the time. So why the fuck not, I guess. Is it Zakeem or Zakime? Hello. You know what? This is a learning moment for Superman. If he ain't learned by now, child, okay.
Okay.
No, they ain't doing that. What would be funny is if they only follow Zod because they were trapped, but as soon as they get free, they give him the peace sign. If you see how they done turned Superboy in just that little amount of time, them people that's following him, they following him. Like, ain't no talking about that. Like, they literally was finna gather together and be this man army on Earth, Cause like that's what they did in the future anyway. I think when they got out, like they were following him then. That's why they locked him up. Like some people got that mouthpiece and make people follow them to the ends of the earth. Some people can do that, good or bad. I mean, to be honest, there's no point in me wasting my time reacting to the Gotham Knights trailer. I know y'all kind of want us to do it just so y'all can hear what we got to say. But the way they got cooked on Twitter, I don't even need to waste my time recording and editing that. Because I ain't watching it. So, I mean, if you saw the way they did it in the episode, like, what's his name? Ma'alafa'uka. He like... He took the kryptonite was in a box, which is the box I'm assuming they took from Dick, right? And so they took it and it was still in the box, but they put it against Superman and like fused it with him so it would only affect him. That's why it wasn't just out and they was holding it around him or whatever. They literally like put that shit in his bloodstream probably. Like that shit probably just in him. So he can't regain his strength and do nothing.
See, Kryptonians, man.
You was kind of disappointed when the mama wasn't a sister. I thought she was too, and then they got out. That's why I was like, cause the boy looked black, like he didn't look mixed. So I was just a little surprised. I was like, damn, okay, well Kryptonian genes. How his daddy couldn't have, maybe it's just.
But you gotta remember on Superman and Lois, Tal Rose said that they genetically made babies. So Kal-El, Superman was the first natural birth in years. So
I mean, obviously she was pregnant for all them years there.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, so.
And Krypton was blown up. Like that happened while they was gone. So that's why I'm like, he would have been natural too. So
yeah.
Thank you for the donation, Brian. Yep. I didn't watch that. I'll probably watch it before I stream later. The State of Play. I know they supposed to be. I knew they was doing a remake. I just didn't watch the trailer for it. They always do that. They remake a game and then they come out with a new game. So Resident Evil 4 remake probably come out this year. Next year they may come out with like
that shit don't look like no remake.
I mean, a lot of them don't look like remakes.
No. Far as remakes go, like I looked at that shit. Like I've seen remakes, right? This shit look like a brand new game. Like this shit, I was like, cause I guess I never seen the old. Maybe I need to go back and watch the old trailer.
I mean, you could. I mean,
because I looked at that shit. I looked at that shit. I was like, this is 4. I'm like, they on 8, right? I was like, this shit look like 8. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean the graphics are gonna look good, but if the gameplay the same, then ain't that's what? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, are you saying just the graphics?
Yeah, the graphics.
When they remake, they update the graphics. They don't keep the graphics the same.
I know that, but like it's like,
and 4 is their best game to date. Period. Everybody been waiting on the 4 remake, so that's gonna look the best out of all of them.
What I'm saying is like I've seen remakes, and remakes look okay. Like yeah, you could tell they polished it a little bit. This looked like they redid the whole game. Like
that's what they do. That's what they do for Resident Evil though. Like if they did Resident Evil 2. It's the same premise from 2, but they gonna redo it like it's a new game. That's how they make their money. Like this, like they remake it so it's like the same game, but they do change stuff and the graphics gonna be way better. So that's I'm like, it's more so the characters and some of the story versus, since you can't, cause I think Resident Evil 4, what system was that on? Cause I know a lot of this stuff you can't play on them systems at all. So that's why they.
No, y'all misunderstand me, bro. Listen, I understand. I've seen remakes and remasters and all this shit. When did 4 come out? Like what?
I don't know. I know I've actually played 4, so
when did 4 come out? Or what system did it come out on?
It came out on the PlayStation, but I don't know which one. Let me see.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like this shit look like, let's say it came out on PS2.
But I get what you're saying. Like I'm not taking away from what you're saying, but I'm saying for this, even if they did the other stuff like a regular remake, 4 made them like money. Like that was everybody's shit. So they gonna make 4 look better than everything.
Like
else.
this shit don't look like it was made. It came out on PS3, right? PS2 2004. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
It came out on what is it? GameCube in 2005. It released in January 2005.
GameCube. What other system it came out on?
PlayStation 2, Xbox
Okay,
One.
there we go. It came out on PS2, right? This game don't look like it even been on PS2 is what I'm saying. Like,
that's probably why it take them so long to come out with remakes of it, because they
no. They when they remake, they base something. When I've seen people remake for years, I've seen people remake. I've never seen a remake look like it. Looked like they just said, "Nah, bro, we not even finna do that. We not even finna just polish over this shit. Do that." No, they look like they started over.
You see the Resident Evil 3 remake? Have you seen like Corey play it or anything like that? Like,
no.
Okay, because I'm like, you got to look at the rest of them before you just be like 4. Because
like,
of course 4 gonna look better than the 3 remake, but I'm saying like
I need to see Resident Evil whatever because that shit just doesn't look like.
You need to see Resident Evil what?
Like, okay, show me Resident Evil 4 from back in the day. And then you need to look at the trailer. Like, that shit look like it was just came out. I'm like, Resident Evil 4. And I'm looking at it like, this shit look like PS5
I know
graphics.
what they look like because I played the old Resident Evil
like, this
games.
shit, like, that shit is beyond me.
Like,
I'm like,
this is 4. Goddamn ads. And then, of course, they got 2 ads. This one.
You suffer from anxiety?
No.
Mute that.
Forgetting little things.
Turn it down.
I'm like, ain't no mute.
Yeah, that shit.
Okay, but I could go to the old Resident Evil 3 and then I can show you the new Resident Evil 3 remake and I can show you the difference.
This look like the same trailer, basically.
I told you the game gonna be the same. This is like,
no, I know the game is the same. What I'm saying, this trailer, look at this. That shit is trash. That shit that they showed me that I saw yesterday
probably look like Resident Evil Village.
That shit looked like, oh shit, like I wanted to pick that shit up. Let me show you what I'm
talking about because I get what you're saying. Let me show you what I'm saying because I don't think you get what I'm saying. Let me show you the Resident Evil 3 old trailer and then let me show you the Resident Evil 3 game remake.
Not the goddamn
exactly.
PS1?
Now look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Okay, well I see this. Yeah, I can see this. Like, I can see the difference here, even just looking at this. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense for the new one. Like, yeah.
Because I'm like, the graphics for this was ignorant. Like,
is this the one that JD was playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was like, they gonna do them graphics.
Oh yeah,
I was like, that's Resident Evil.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, that's what I was trying to explain. Like Resident Evil gonna give you.
Oh, they spend their money.
They gonna give you your money worth.
Capcom spending their fucking money. Okay.
That's what I wanted you to understand. We understand each other now. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they spending their fucking. I was wondering why that shit.
And I already knew like 4 was gonna look better than the rest of them because 4 is with like. Everybody liked Resident Evil, but 4 was what made people play Resident Evil. Like 4 was that game.
I'm sitting here like, why the fuck does this shit? Like, bro, like real shit.
That's Leon.
Like, yeah, okay. So what I'm trying to say is like, I've seen people remake, remaster shit. I've never seen that to that degree.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking, give you your money worth.
I was thinking like 3 came out just a few years ago because of that. And I was like, well, no, that couldn't have been because I'm like, that ain't on 8. I'm like, maybe I'm just missing. Because I'm not a Resident Evil fan like that.
They started doing like Resident Evil 6, then they remake Resident Evil 7, then a remake Resident Evil 8, then a remake. Like, that's how they do it. So that's why I was waiting on 4 to come out last year, but it didn't. It coming out this year, so 9 probably gonna come out next year or the year after. It just depends. But they gonna give you your money because 4 is what made them like they shit for the games. Like people played, but then when 4 came out, that's when they started doing remakes. Everybody was waiting on 4. Like that's the one everybody waiting on. So that's why I was like, I'ma even play that when they do it because like
yeah. So I guess
I didn't like is it 6? I'm trying to think who in 6. Cause whatever one I played when GameFly was like a thing, like when you could get shit on like GameFly and get the disc to your house and stuff like that. I played that one. I didn't like it, so I'm thinking it was 6. Cause I played 7 and I played 8. It had to be like 5 or 6 that I didn't like.
I think it was 6.
I'm trying to think who the main character was. Cause I think you could play as like a dude or a chick, or you could play as two people or whatever one that was that came out.
Like that shit was like bro.
Yeah, because Resident Evil old,
like,
so
you
most
haven't
people
seen
didn't
the
play till
trailer?
4. No, because I said I was gonna watch State of Play before my stream. I like that was the only reason I seen what I saw was because you wanted to do that. So that's why I was just like, I haven't seen nothing else because I missed it. I was intended to stream it, but I was at the store and came on when I started like putting up groceries and stuff. It was like on.
That shit,
so I just
bro.
said before I do my stream tonight, I'll watch it because it's only like what 20-30 minutes.
It's like 30 minutes, like 40 minutes.
It may be 5, I don't know, but I know I didn't like that one because I didn't finish. I sent that shit make the game fly so fast. It probably had to be 5 though. I need to see what year that came out because we was in Texas then.
So Tasha playing Resident Evil 4 when it come out? Yeah, she probably is.
Yeah, I played 7 and 8. Why wouldn't I play 4? I'm gonna play 9. Thank y'all for the donations also because I'm just like caught up in shit. Thank you, Clarence. Thank you, Ryan. Resident Evil 5.
We're gonna talk Stranger Things, I guess. Like, it's a lot.
I mean, if you want to, or we could just talk about the boys and then go. Cause we got.
Yeah, we ain't gonna have time to talk about
we
Stranger
can just
Things.
talk about the boys. Cause Stranger Things, everybody knows good. It's we could talk about the boys because that just came out. And, this came out 2009, and 6 came out. It was 5, cause I want to say we were in Colleen then.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was 5 that was trash. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I mean, I play games when I have time. Especially, I mean, I haven't watched the trailer, so I don't know when it's coming out. If it's like a summer release, then of course I'm gonna play it. Now, if it's fall, it may take me a little longer to get to it than it normally would. But I'll have to watch when I watch the trailer to see like when it's coming out. But Ryan, thank you for the donation. In Resident Evil 6, you play as Leon, Chris, Helena, Pierce, Sherry, Jake, Wesker's illegitimate son. Ooh. I probably ain't played that one. I feel like it was 5, and then after that I gave up for a little bit. But then 7 came out, and it was a different kind of story, and that's what made me play because they did that shit in Louisiana. But
Let's
the boys.
Yeah, let's talk about the
talk
boys.
about how fucking ignorant that shit is. First 3 episodes, because they already got me tired of everybody. Kimiko the only one. Look, I ain't tired of her, but like I'm not tired of everybody else. The lies and the deceit.
No, there's lies everywhere in that fucking show. You can't trust nobody. I'm starting to think Huey pushed his girlfriend in the fucking street to get ran over by old boy. Like, I'm just like, I don't trust nobody at this point. And I just thought of that shit off the fucking cuff. Like, I just said that shit off random. Like, that's how cold I am out here in these streets. Like, Huey might be the fucking villain. Huey might just be like, oh, that motherfucker running. Let's fuck up his shit.
How would he even know the dude was running if he was that fast though?
Because he's the fucking villain. He got super speed. He's
Christian
super
Sheba,
strong.
that
He's
probably
just
what it
playing the
was.
weak motherfucker.
Thank you for the donation though, Ryan. Yeah, they was ignorant with that Ant-Man Thanos theme. They went inside the man penis, y'all. Like, I was just so flabbergasted at that moment. And people don't listen to me when I say allergies will fuck you up. They don't listen. That motherfucker snorted some cocaine, went inside this man pee hole, and sneezed. And that was all. That was that. That was it. So you see how people be willing to risk it all for some head, some sex, be willing to risk it all.
And then French was like, he's trying to go up my ass.
And she had to dig in there, like digging his pants to get the motherfucker out. Like, I just don't understand, bro. Like, they was doing the most.
Oh my god. And then got him high. Fucking Butcher was shaking him up in that coke, boy.
Termite was some of the wildest shit I've seen. Hell fucking yeah. I don't know what, like, whoever sit down and come up with this, the fact that they be able to get away with it, because, like, Trey said they was in what? The old building from Spider-Man or the Bugle or some shit like that.
Yeah, well, Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
And the whole fucking, what is it, the 7 movie was like fucking Avengers. And then they still had
Avengers
this
and
like,
Justice League, Dawn of the Seven. Like,
I'm like, bro.
Come on, bro.
That shit is so ignorant. Like, they do so much ignorant shit, I can't even fathom the shit that they doing. Like, that's... Charlize Theron was beautiful. But was it needed? Let me stop. We keep putting them over.
Because they here, like, they usually not.
Butcher ass annoyed the whole 3 episodes. I guess. I mean, he's being Butcher. He always... Like I said, they all fucking annoying, to be honest. Whoever cast the young Giancarlo Esposito...
I'm going to tell you what made me the most uncomfortable.
Yeah, he did. He played him well.
I'm going to tell you what made me the most uncomfortable. When old boy was singing that song about the license and shit. That shit, bro. Y'all don't see the uncomfort on my face, but I wore that shit like...
I didn't like when she did the Britney Spears song, though. I don't like that pageant stuff. Because I'm like, people who are like sexual predators, they thrive off that kind of shit. Because you got your daughter out here looking like a grown-ass woman, dancing and singing, and then she had her hand behind her back. That shit was like traumatizing to her. She had to like keep that in just because that was something her fucking mama wanted her to do. Like, I'm just like... Child, y'all stop forcing y'all kids to do the shit y'all wanted to do but couldn't, either because you was ugly or fat or whatever. You like, don't force that shit on them kids. Like, damn. They have a reason for showing the shit that they show on there, though. Even though the lessons be twisted, they have a reason. But I'm like, child, just like she balled her fist up again when this motherfucker Homelander gonna say they dating, bro. That ain't even the worst part. When they made that damn dude, the Deep, eat that damn octopus, I couldn't even watch that shit. And they zoom right in on his mouth and made you watch that shit slow. Like, ain't nobody got time.
The thing was praying.
I'm like, bro, talking about he got kids. I'm like, please. I'm sick of whoever his wife is. I think she still work for that church. I think that church supposed to be like the Church of Scientology because he gonna write that book about him and his wife escaping, and they gonna compare him to Leah Remy. I think her name Leah Remini. I forgot how you say her last name. But I'm like, I'm gonna need y'all to stop. Kimiko, my girl, yeah, she cool. I can't do that. That stage mom shit, that shit, y'all like stop.
She fishy? Really?
Who fishy? The lady? Oh, that was supposed to be a joke. Okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, I bet she is fucking the deep. Oh, never mind. I thought they had like fucked up.
I need to go change pants.
That Victoria girl was crazy. Victoria? Who is Victoria? Mm-hmm. Or is that the Nadia lady? What's her other name? Mm-hmm. You can't believe Stormfront's still alive. Did you watch all 3 episodes? That's all. I mean, did you watch all 3 episodes? Cause she really ain't though. Yes, we did. I posted on every video that it was already done on Patreon, so. We binged it the same weekend it came out. Head Popper. They crazy for these names. Not Butcher taking his V. I mean, it wasn't done. She said it was still in R&D, so they still had like they hadn't worked out all the bugs. He taking it before it's done, like for market use. So, yeah, he gonna have side effects because you see it's supposed to go away after 24 hours. His eyes in the bathroom still lighting up and stuff. Every time y'all say Victoria Newman, I always think about the girl from True Blood that got on my nerves. What was their last name? It was something close. They used to get on my nerves.
I get what you're talking about, yeah.
Our body buster. They gonna end up adopting one of them kids. He should have went right back to that Atlanta baby. Like, you know what? It's not gonna work out between me and Starlight. Sorry to have wasted your time. They probably gonna. I'm telling you, all this trauma, ain't nobody gonna be the same. Like, y'all trying to kill Homelander, but I'm telling y'all, like, why the fuck is the school calling? Hello? I'm sick. Stop. Stop calling them out strength and conditioning camp. Ain't nobody going to camp. They ain't trying to go to school. What the fuck I'm going for the summer for?
Are y'all just deleting the messages and not blocking the person?
They keep doing that because they do that when I stream. It's bots, so they gonna keep coming back under different profiles. That's why I be like, it's annoying. They do that in the fucking comments too. Not calling to say, hey, not the school. Y'all better stop. Not I want to see Homelander go off. Haven't you seen enough? I'm tired of him. His dusty ass. I'm ready to see him as Soldier Boy because they got the same kind of egos, and if he's just as strong, I'm ready to see that shit. They so dark on that shit though. That girl was about to commit suicide and he came to like save her. Then they showed on the news that that other bitch died, and then he was like, you know what, you should go ahead and follow through. Like really? Like I No, I didn't, and I could have went my whole life without knowing that.
Well,
I don't go to parent-teacher conferences. There's no need. Why Homelander's son look like the little boy from that movie with the evil Superman? Like shit, I forgot the name of that shit. Is that the same boy? No, I don't think that's the same boy, but he looked like him though. I wonder if Nadia can blow up Homelander. Not if he burned her eyes out of her skull first. Her powers don't work without her eyes because the dude tried to take him out.
Brightburn.
Yeah, that movie. Yes, bitch. I got so sick of A-Train with his damn kente cloth fucking suit on. I'm like, sir, why would you go get these African patches patched up on this suit? Don't know nothing about nothing. Then that girl asked him, you want to make a game about the slave? She's like, why would you like want to do that to my Gen Z? I'm like, please, like what do you own that you sit down and make ideas like these? This is you off drugs? Like, this is you off drugs. Like, the fuck? Also, Nadia didn't have to look at you to explode people either, right? I mean, I don't know. She had to be in the area, though. Because, like, when she killed all them other people, every time she killed somebody, she was, like, in the area, right? Just like when she did that shit in the courtroom that day. So I don't know. Like, I don't know how it worked. Maybe she just think about them and they explode. I don't fucking know. But I mean, if she dead, she can't do it. So it's just a matter of who gets to who first. Not slave trade VS4. Stan is my favorite character. That's what I was like. I be telling Trey, like, I wonder if he got powers. If he don't, like, he very secure in himself because he walk around them motherfuckers like he ain't worried about dying at all. And gonna tell their ass off on top of that.
Home. Wow. Okay.
I just read that shit in the way my mouth turned up immediately, like, stink. I don't know. It seemed like she had to look, because, I mean, when she blew up her friend, she had to look at his hand, and then, like, she had to turn around and look at him to blow his head up. It's like, I don't know. Other than that. He could play a good-ass villain, though.
Who?
Giancarlo.
Oh, yeah.
Not the Deep's butt pad. So he ain't got a booty, so they put butt pads in his stuff. I mean, I guess. They super suits. I'm sure they have everybody padded up some kind of way. And like the abs on Homelander suit real. Like, I'm pretty sure they probably just sewn in their suits a certain way. Not you laugh knowing Vault was gonna have a bunch of DLCs for the game. The slave game was gonna have DLCs, bruh. I ain't got time for none of y'all.
I'm finna go. Y'all are fucking dumb.
But yeah, if y'all not a Patreon and y'all looking for full reactions, every link be under the videos. We did the first 3 episodes of the first 3 episodes of The Boys. They'll be up at some point. All the Stranger Things is already up. Got some more Rick and Morty coming.
Yeah.
We started a new show. You can't.
I mean, you can tell them, but it's like it's not up. But
I mean, they
up.
gonna go up.
I mean, they probably gonna go up today. But I'm like,
it worked. Right, it worked today, so I mean, it should be fine.
Yeah.
But we started Love, Death, Robots, so those are gonna go up over the weekend because everything ain't going up at one time. So I mean, over the weekend, y'all will see all that stuff. But if you were interested in Stranger Things, that's already done. All 7 episodes are already up. Next week, Ms. Marvel will be up, full reactions.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's Wednesday. So. Black Noir gotta be Edgar's relative. Why you say that?
Cause he's black.
I see why he wears his helmet and stuff all the time now. That was kind of fucked up. I didn't think they was gonna show him at first, and they showed him and he was talking. He got fucked up, but he ain't died. So I don't know. He probably. I'd be tired of all that shit though. I don't know. I wonder if they gonna give him more story. Not digging the deep, mess around with fish. I mean, probably. They probably did that just to make fun of Aquaman because people probably said that shit about Aquaman, so they probably made a character that was like him to make it seem like he messed with fish. So, didn't they make that joke on Harley Quinn about Aquaman and fish?
Mm-hmm. People always make that joke.
You real late because we about to go, but have a good weekend. I'm gonna stream later though. I'm gonna do the state of play since I missed it for like them first 15 or 20 minutes. And then after that, I'm gonna do a movie and then I'm getting off because I ain't trying to be on real long.
Hold up. You doing state of play and then what?
A movie.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I didn't know what you were doing. I thought you were playing games tonight.
I don't feel like it. And then, I would have played games, but then tomorrow the Fortnite event, so I'm going to do that. I forgot. I think that's like 2:30, something like that. The little Fortnite event. I'll stream that tomorrow, and that's going to be an early stream, so whenever I'm done with that, I'm done, so.
You got to make sure you get on like 2 hours early.
You only have to get on 30 minutes early, because they make a whole lobby just for that stuff now. Like, they make it so but you have to be there like 30 minutes early, though, or you ain't getting in. So it started at 3 our time, so I'd have to be there for 2:30.
Okay.
Not you said saying the deep nasty he stink. I mean, do you know him personally? You seem real bothered. Child, I ain't read about The Rock or the Black Adam trailer. If I see it and we watch it, hey.
What?
They say the Black Adam trailer come out next week. So they say The Rock said the trailer come out next week. So
The Rock says
right. I mean, if it come out, it come out. I'm sure we'll see it just like everything else that come out. It's just a matter if we do it or not.
You know what's amazing to me? How certain stars shit get leaked, but other stars shit don't get leaked.
Let me say this to make sure there's no confusion. If there's no reaction for something on Patreon, then it's definitely not going to be on YouTube. So if we did The Boys, if we watched it and we talking about it, that means it's going to be on Patreon or it wouldn't be coming to YouTube. So what movie? I don't know yet. It's going to be between Crazy Rich Asians or Medea's Homecoming. What else I got on this list? I don't know. Depending on what kind of mood I'm in later. I got a whole list of movies to watch over the summer. It just depends on what mood I'm in. And then I need to finish Buffy because I'm close to where I want to be on season 6. I gotta finish that. I'll be reserving Buffy for Sundays. Yeah, Crazy Rich Asians was good. I'm ready for them to do the next part. Did you hear Kevin Feige wanted to go to DC/Warner Brothers for what? To look at how poorly they doing, or
To do that shit the right way. To go over there and just show them this is the way it should be done. And he can get away with an R rating over there so easily. You wouldn't be he wouldn't be restricted by Disney.
he probably could handle both? But I mean, he probably under contract to not be able to do that. So I don't know. Two different franchises. Why not make money making them both great? I mean, as a consumer, just give me the good content. But we finna go because we gotta go eat. I'll post it on the what is it, the community page on YouTube before I do the movie, what it is, so y'all will know before y'all come. I'm just gonna watch the state of play real quick first in case I miss something else I want to see on the games or whatever. But I'll be back later to stream, and then I'm ending my stream early because I want to be able to get up to do Fortnite tomorrow and not oversleep. But y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Y'all be safe in case y'all don't come back to the movie or any more streams this weekend. And we'll see y'all next week because Flash come back on next week. So
See y'all, man.
all right.